Yes. Bitcoin is immune from attack. Almost completely.
Welcome back to the Crypto Show's Digital Cash Evolution on the Bloomberg Network. And we're talking to a guy here today with a very strange business. I mean, I heard of cryptocurrencies flying around the planet and everything, but I don't know.
Yeah, so today we have Stuart with Airthereum. Stuart, you want to introduce yourself and tell the community here what you're all about?
Absolutely. How you doing, everybody? This is Stuart Bullard. I am the chairman and CEO of Airthereum. I could just basically describe it very shortly as we are the what everybody's calling the kayak of private jet concierge aviation. Basically, a personal hailing concierge service for the private industry. And then we added also business and first class as well, the availability to that.
Well, that's great. So
I've had
there is a little bit of a lag between us. I just wanted to confirm. So what you're looking at is a business model where you are serving the flying public with a special kind of white glove treatment. Is that accurate?
Absolutely. When I say white glove treatment, I'm talking about from door to door. It's our main factor is taking care of private flights, getting you from one flight-based operation to another. But it extends. If you are a member, you will get treated and pampered, and we will know everything that you are looking for and provide for you.
So this doesn't sound like your typical kind of cryptocurrency or crypto token type offering where they're, trying to get everything on the blockchain and they're always talking about the blockchain. So you haven't brought up the blockchain at all. So how does that fit into this picture?
Good. I mean, it fits in every picture that I was thinking of. It started with my experience in the music industry and then went from video games development. I always believed that you have a product that we were always going. So if we create songs, there was a directive to make a hit, and then everybody will actually get behind that song. In this aviation sense, without talking about any blockchain, we're about providing a solution in travel. And with that solution in travel, introduces everybody that's involved within crypto or not involved in crypto. And this is a way we can also introduce crypto into a very interesting segment of an industry in the aviation industry, because we do have people that fly with crypto, and we like to also educate people with it as well.
Yeah, we talked to Jeff Klee of Cheap Air, and that was one of the things that he had pointed out is while maybe 10% is what is the customers that are using crypto, the ones that do use crypto actually fly a lot more than most people that don't.
They fly more, they're more premium, they're willing to pay the higher rates, and they're very loyal. They come back quite frequently. Are you and so where is Airthereum at in its business stage? Are you fundraising? Are you testing operating models? What does that look like?
Where we're at in this model is creating a minimum viable product that we can actually produce out into the world. In my experience in blockchain, and you can agree with it, is people come up with the idea, and then they actually put a white paper together, and everybody actually raises the money around the idea and the white paper behind it to support it. Mm-hmm. What in my industry, again, I'm used to producing physical product, something that is working and viable within the industry, and then win with it. So our strategy is right now, I'm about 60-70% in production in an app. I'm currently developing the app with my team, and we introduced the app. It's going to be called Fly, and this application is what we will be using, A, to put out into the world for everybody to use. B, we'll be using that to raise currency as what people are looking for. And C, we'll be able to offer not only investment into Airthereum, into a certain type of Fly coin, but we'll also introduce investment into your own aviation travel experience.
Oh, wow. So that's interesting. So you touched on a couple of different things there that I think our audience might be interested in. You're saying after the app gets launched, which I do want to commend you on taking a user-focused approach to building a product. And that's something as a UX developer for a couple decades, that's something that I can get behind. But the other aspects that you offered, or that you mentioned, raising currency, offering investment in both, it sounds, the travel experience, and what was that other piece?
Investing into the coin itself.
Okay.
Which would be actually a coin, a fly coin that you would be able to travel with, be able to trade, be able to offer, to be able to buy, invest in, and it will buy your way into the membership and experience on the Fly app.
Okay, so you'll be able to use those tokens, maybe like loyalty points, and redeem.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And if you're an investor,
and we'll be able to use other tokens as well. Because, like I said, in just to complement what you said, Chuck, about your UX, we wanted to be able to make something that the world is very simple, that the world can use. So the world will, have traditional ability to, have traditional payments with it, but we encourage everybody to go into crypto and use any types of BitPay that will be accepted towards it. And at the same time, we'll be offering our exclusive type of coin as well.
And this coin isn't currently launched, right? You're going to be...
No.
Okay.
No, it's not currently launched. I mean, the stages are produce the app, minimum viable product, introduce the app, but at the same time, we'll be creating that hype around the app, and at the same time, we'll be creating the coin and the infrastructure around that as well. Okay,
so you're going to be backfilling a lot of the transactions and payment processing basically after you've completed the guts of the app, right? So it sounds like that's
absolutely
pretty easy.
I was at a conference last week, Chain Exchange, and they had a panel that was a lot of naysayers on the panel, and they were saying that the token economy is ridiculous. Why would people get into something that you have to take so many extra steps for? Do you have any, ways to making it easier for just anyone can use it?
Yeah, I mean, I believe in taking away the steps as well. Making it very easy for you to use is the first thing, right? If you introduce something to the public, people in my world would like to see, smell, touch it, get and experience it. And it creates more value around that, right? So for the app, when it's in your hands, when you're actually using it, seeing how it works, seeing how it actually does service for you, you automatically accept and embrace it within that point. The second point is making it easy for you to be able to pay for your flight and streamline that is the second way, is kind of how you would just go right in and accept any type of payments, not to fluster, not to go through education while they're going through excitement, but to give them that easy way for them to what's most comfortable for them to make the type of payment. But here's where it gets easy. When you have the app and when you have the ability to experience the application, you will be introduced into a way where you can get offerings from this Fly coin and be able to offer, introduce this type of coin where you can actually get more rewards. You can be into a membership situation, and that way it's easier for them to adopt. It's like a one-step process again. The first step process.
There's a kiosk, a crypto kiosk that's going in all around the world, probably the U.S. for right now. I'm assuming that your token will be on that as well, where people could just go into a casino. And I'm talking about the Vault Logic machine, of course. What's your plans with the integration on that?
We plan to integrate with kiosk, namely Vault Logic, as you mentioned. That way that wherever you are using these type of payment machines, you will be introduced through its visual kiosk play that you can see that there's this type of Airthereum Fly application that's there. It'll let you know about the Fly coin, and you'll be able to right away be able to invest into that coin.
Awesome.
Well, I had one last really quick question. It sounds like you're taking a very UX approach to this, and it's going to go beyond just payments. And it sounds like you really want to integrate into people's lives with this
Yes.
with this tool. So this is the kind of thing where you expect, if I'm understanding you correctly, if I were in a position where I could do this sort of thing, leverage private jets and that sort of thing, then I would be able to have this app to kind of arrange a lot of the things for me on a whim, right? I could plug in my future flight schedule and that sort of thing, and maybe I'd be able to. Am I giving away too much, or am I on the right track? Or
you're right on the right track, and you're not giving away too much. Let me give you an example or the way of the app. The app has. Let me go back to my background, and I guess you can put the background towards the app instead of me explaining the app. My background, besides the 12 years of private aviation as an aviator and being type rated on X amount of aircrafts, I also was a video game developer, a lead of these type of gamings. And then also I've taken on a partnership and advisory board for artificial intelligence. And we do this type of artificial intelligence in various different types of things in Department of Defense, government contracting, and other type of commercial awards like managing a Toyota plant with machine learning and governments and understanding. Now, if we just carry that type of experience on over to the Fly app, what we're doing is applying some type of intelligence where it can actually monitor and understand every type of point of connection that you use, as far as connection from your flights. It remembers your history, and then it also, based on your location and where you are, it will offer and suggest interesting things based on your profile. So that's kind of how intuitive the back-end infrastructure of the app is. Very extremely smart and intelligent, but on the front end, it's just easy to use.
Wonderful.
Basically, you could just hail. Yes.
Well, I am certainly looking forward to seeing this app land in the market, and I want to see how it plays out. This is another great experiment, I think, that's going on in our economy. And I want to thank you, Stuart, for coming on the show. Where can people find out more about you and Airthereum?
www.airthereum.com. You can just check us out on that site. And then also, if anybody needs to reach me, just please contact Chuck directly.
There you go.
I'll do what I can.
All right.